Today's managers are facing trials that the most popular books on teamwork just simply don't address. They have remote employees, temporary or gig employees, and increased speed of change. This is where our research comes in. We have surveyed more than 850,000 people to understand modern team performance. For instance, while autonomy is one of the strongest motivators for Gen X, it actually ranks near the bottom for millennials. The bottom line, any leader can make use of these disciplines to build stronger, more agile teams. If I asked you to take on an extra assignment or take on an extra shift, would you have done it for me?
Definitely.
Definitely.
There are days going in where I would just take my hand off the steering column of this old Norton motorcycle and say, yes, I get to go into work today. That's how excited he was. That's culture.
By now, most managers realize their competitive advantage comes in the form of their people, but few of them know how to get their employees all in. Convincing them to buy into strategy or give an extra push of effort, there's something missing, and it's culture. That's where our research comes in. We've worked with some of the world's most innovative organizations, and we share data and case studies to help managers at all levels build high-performance cultures where people buy into goals and mission and believe they can make a real difference.
Okay.
As we're trying to attract people to come work here, as we're trying to retain people and get them motivated, we're going to talk a little bit about that idea, about recognition, about rewarding our people. We're also going to talk about motivating our people, what it is individually that motivates them. Impact. We're going to talk a lot about impact and mission.
80-year-old Bell Helicopter. Mitch Schneider took over in 2015. Started with the company as a junior engineer and had 15,000 employees. So over 80 years, they saw their market share again slowly going down. He says, I created an innovations team that would work cross-functionally with all of our different departments. And he says, at first, it did not go well. He says, so I realized we got to change things up. And he says, I brought my group together. He says, guys, we got to create a safe place. He says, first off, anyone on our team can ask questions or make suggestions without fear of looking stupid. There's no dumb idea. He says, the second thing is we're going to be respectfully challenging of each other without ever acting negative. Anyone can suggest an innovative idea without being perceived as disruptive. And he says, and the debate started. And he says, eventually, they started listening. They started kind of challenging that status quo. And he says, I felt like that was the tipping point. This was the first innovation that came out of the team. Why? Because we weren't afraid to finally to challenge the status quo and push ourselves.
Nicely done, Bertha. The Harvard Business Review, the Wall Street Journal, Fortune magazine have given some real nice credence to our work over the years now. They've said, look, this is no longer the soft side of business. Is there potential locked within your workforce or within yourself? What we've learned about employee engagement will change the way you do business. And we're going to have some fun doing it.
Thank you, everybody, for your time.